So we have made it to Phu Quoc Island, and we didn't vlog today because we were just really tired. We got a really early morning flight, but it's the most auspicious day because it's someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Bear.
Yeah.
Quick little room tour. This is our little terrace outside by Yogic Beats. Inside we've got a really cool 4-poster bed. And then we have an outdoor bathroom. Look at that. And all of this for about £15 a month. But there is one small issue. We don't mind sharing with our friend the frog, our friend the bat, and our friend the snail. But the mosquitoes are crazy. We're literally in the middle of the jungle and you just hear noises and see things moving. But not to fear, because someone's bought their auspicious head torch. Thank God he's got it in his hand and it's not on his head.
Yeah.
Yet. Fuck. I don't know. Oh, Chris, here, look. Oh, it's gone. Big frog.
Thank you. That's very cool.
It's got his name on it.
Why has he got snow?
Could I have another
And
here?
snow.
Yeah, sure, of course. Maybe.
Phu Quoc Island. So last night for Chris's birthday we had dinner here at the resort with a lovely Dutch couple who are also vegan. They're also travelling. They're really, really cool, and we got those tips and hints from them. Had a really nice evening. We came back here and had, unfortunately, a terrible night's sleep. So you could hear noise from a local bar, and then you had to have the fan on. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's so loud. And because the bungalows are open air, there's obviously no aircon, so you have to have the fan on. It was about 33 degrees at one point, so Chris was dying. Finally got to sleep, and then about 3 o'clock the roosters started. But we had all the mosquito coils burning, so at least didn't get things shut. Breakfast. So the villas are set in these beautiful grounds, and they're just stunning. It just needs a few little tweaks just to make it perfect. And I know it sounds precious moaning about aircon and stuff, but when you are literally in kind of a swamp, which is really cool because you've got the frogs and the lizards and stuff, you need to close it off because the mosquitoes are just awful. They're massive here, they're so big, and it's just so uncomfortable for sleeping. But the location is stunning. They just need to do something about their noise pollution with a bar that's kind of in the next town because noise travels so fast. So we're just going to the restaurant bit. Here's like the fire pit they have, the restaurant under here, and next to the restaurant they've got a beautiful reading area too. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day as well, which is awesome.
Just another day travelling, just another tropical beach to hang out on. It's warm. Check for phones, check for electrics, check for Murphy cats. Hey Murphy cat.
Oh, I think there's just a fish.
Oh no, not a fish. Terrifying.
Oh, it's
Look how clear that water is.
I know.
That's a stick, idiot. Wow. Yeah, well, let's see what's going on under the water. Apparently. How deep is it? Oh, so I can still stand up here.
I can't.
No, I know, but you're short. Nice and sandy beach.
It looks like there's a bit of a cliff.
A cliff?
You know, it goes off the edge.
Where?
Just by where I am.
Yeah. So that horrible blackness disappears.
Come be a little dolphin with me.
I don't want to be dolphin.
And every now and again a little fish brushes.
Yeah. Is this kind of what you wanted, Murphy cat?
Yeah. And it's sunny.
Here we go.
Have you explained
Tough times.
on your GoPro what's happened with your room?
So, place that we're staying at, we'll do this separate. So this is Ulang Beach. It looks like a number of the kind of hotels around here all put out their deck chairs in different little sections, and then some of them have got bars. Our place will go back to the hotel for you and actually fetch drinks. Seems really inefficient, but that's how they're running things. So the hotel last night, service is absolutely excellent. Food was really good, but it has got a slight mosquito infestation, and also is possibly one of the hottest places we've ever actually been. Really high humidity, really warm, and because it's supposed to be an eco lodge, we only had the electric fan, which was not really doing a lot, and then there was very loud karaoke going on till around 12 o'clock. Vietnamese karaoke, didn't know any of the songs. And we then got woken up at about 3:30 by the sounds of the jungle, which is mainly cockerels. They then set the dogs off, so it was pretty loud. So I wouldn't say we got a lot of sleep. I got eaten alive at some point yesterday by mosquitoes. So we had a quiet word with the manager. Basically,
who?
I delegated.
So he complained, saying, "I am not staying here. This is not good enough." And I'm like, "Go and say something." He's like, "Could you just do it, Murphy cat?"
So, because it was my birthday yesterday, Gemma very kindly went and did that for me. And it turns out that the Eco Lodge has actually got
Sly room.
a sneaky little room, which has got glorious air conditioning. So rather than having to move hotels, which we were going to do, we've just moved rooms to a much more climate controlled one. So hopefully tonight there won't be so much karaoke. We're gonna get as many mosquito coils as possible, fill the room with mosquito smoke, and then smash the aircon.
And he pretends he's all eco, and like eco bear with my long hair and my beard and my geography nurse, and then all he wants is to be in the aircon, burning coils, killing mosquitoes, basically being the worst vegan he can be.
It's true. So I didn't realise that the GoPro will turn upside down and carry on recording the right way up. So it's got its little floaty thing, so you can just stick it. Oh, you can just stick it on that, and then you can watch people. All the fun.
So it's our last full day on Phu Quoc Island today.
Where?
Phu Quoc Not Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc Island, and we have been spending the morning amending travel plans a little bit.
A lot. Change continents. It's quite a lot.
So our plan was in April to go to. Thank you. Our plan was to go in April from Kruger in South Africa to Mozambique, and from Mozambique to Madagascar. However, flying very short distances in Africa costs a hell of a lot of money, as in £300 each to travel no distance at all. So Africa's kind of been binned off. We're going to Swaziland from Kruger, and then we're going to Greece.
Sure. So Madagascar on the map looks very, very close to both Mozambique and to South Africa.
Wait a sec, how's this working? Phew. Going the other way. Chaos.
So it looks very, very easy to get to Madagascar. You think, oh, we'll just get on a boat, pop over, no problem. A flight from Johannesburg to Madagascar is around £300.
More, 370
okay.
each.
And is that return?
No.
No, that's one way. So almost we're talking about flying to America from the UK. You cannot get a ferry from South Africa to Madagascar because the Strait of Mozambique is too rough and there are piracy issues there. Apparently you can get private charter yachts. There is a guy that we saw on YouTube who managed to do that. It took him around 2 weeks in the end, mainly waiting around on the coast of South Africa for some guy that he had met to eventually turn up with a boat to be given the go-ahead by the South African Coast Guard to be allowed to leave. So it seems to be one of these places that, unless you're willing to spend the money and fly direct, which is something we'll probably do in the future, is something you need to plan about quite carefully. And for that reason, we're not going.
Put it into context, it was cheaper to fly to Brazil from Johannesburg than Johannesburg to Madagascar.
Madness. But we're not going to Brazil.
Our flights to Greece are £150 each cheaper. So, plan is Greece, some island hopping, and then all the fun bits of Eastern Europe like Albania, Macedonia, Kosovo. Then getting a flight to Lebanon.
Or ferry.
To go to Beirut. Don't worry, Mum. And then hopefully over to Dubai, and then I'm going to India. And you're going home. So this is the main road into town. Lot going on today.
There's water in the road.
There's water in the road. Clean it out. Chicken hanging out by the bin. Oh, there he goes. Hey, friend. And we met some little kids. Introduced them to fist pumping. All in all, bit of a manic day. Another busy day. Man, I'm going to miss my coconuts. And this is a particularly excellent coconut.
She demanded a coconut this morning, and I actually made a guy climb up a tree to go and fetch it. He risked his life for that coconut, and all she said was, it's a nice coconut.
This is an excellent coconut though. How's your lime juice?
Limey.
Looks like it's full of sugar too. P.S. Chris has taken to not bothering to wear clothes at the dinner table anymore.
I get a discount if I don't, so he's the winner.
Yep. Building Vietnamese style.
Trying to lift a roof frame directly on top of the building.
By hand.
One of them's got a fag on. Guys, that's...
They're not big guys either, they're tiny. And one's squatting on top of the roof. Oh, I can't watch. But let's not go because... Shit, they're doing it though, Chris. They're going to do it, you know. So, hashtag mud life. Every time you want to walk into the village, you've got to walk through this little swampy bit, and I can't walk. Chris does it really well, but I can't do it without splashing mud all up myself. things that people are bringing off the boat. Motorcycles, bags of fish, plastic bag full of corn, all the luggage, and then everyone kind of rushes to get off. But we've got seats. It's a little choppy. Unlikely they play this. Kind of the Vietnamese accent. Current situ, the Vietnam-Cambodia border, and we don't have our passports because the travel agent took them. Pretty stupid, but the whole busload of people seemed fine with it. It was just me and Chris that kicked off, but then we were given a free bottle of water to placate us. It's kind of nothing you can do.
Not like Europe, you know.
No, it's nothing
Because
like
in
Europe.
Europe you can go.
Yeah, I miss Europe.
Yeah.
I hate paying for visas.
I'm near. I live near Italia.
Yeah.
Only 1 hour. Yeah. To buy my cigarettes, you know. I go in Italia. Yeah. Some temples, some sweets, a casino, and here we are.